to play the shitty games that suck ass. He'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in his ear. He'd rather eat the rotten asshole of a roadkill skunk and down it with beer. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. He's the angry Nintendo nerd. He's the angry Atari Sega nerd. He's the angry video game nerd.
Alright, let's dig into a big pile of bat shit. As you can see, I'm all ready. Because in order to play bad Batman games and do them justice, you gotta be Batman. Let's start with Batman the Caped Crusader for the Commodore 64. This game came out a year before the Tim Burton movie, which makes it the only game on our list that's not movie licensed. You get a choice to fight against the Penguin or the Joker, but both games seem to be identical. I never really got far enough to find out. Every time you exit a screen, another panel pops up. I guess they were trying to make it look like a comic book, but it's just awkward. The first enemies you encounter are what I think are toy airplanes and gargoyles, or bats, which take shits on you. Yeah, if you look close enough, you can see the little shit bombs dropping out of their asses. The control is weird. As you can see, the instruction manual explains it. To do different punches and kicks, you have to hold the joystick in a certain direction while hitting the button. It's also ridiculous trying to hit anybody. You have to be like a step away. And no matter how many times you hit somebody, they don't die. Die. What the hell? There's also this annoying menu screen that keeps popping up. It took me a while to figure out that I activate this thing by pressing down in the button. So I get to this menu by total accident, and I don't know what to do here. What is all this shit? Restart game? Who the fuck's talking about restarting? Oh, the keypad's busted. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's another thing about the Commodore. It only works when it feels like it. Well, anyway, the game sucks. Gotta give it the Batman punishment. Batman. Next is the one which most people know, Batman on the NES. Overall, when it comes to games, The Dark Knight's been treated a lot better than Superman, because there do exist good Batman games, and this is one of them. The graphics are dark and stylish, just like the movie it represents, and the music is kick-ass. The gameplay is addicting. You have a punch and a variety of bat weapons. You have a Ninja Gaiden style wall jump, which is something you really got to get used to because as the game progresses, it gets trickier and trickier. There's this one part which I swear you have no choice but to get hit by these spinning gears. Getting up to the Joker takes a lot of patience, and if you actually beat him, you deserve a medal. A good game for the NES library, but a hard son of a bitch. Next up, Batman Returns on Super Nintendo. With the release of the movie sequel, many more games came along to cash in on the franchise. This one's a lot simpler, just a good old arcade-style beat-em-up. It's mind-numbing and redundant, but satisfying as hell. You just beat the shit out of them. There are many versions of Batman Returns, and here's one on Sega CD. It showed off some impressive graphics for the time, like the cinematic shot of Batman behind the wheel and the 3D driving stages. To tell you the truth, I never made it past these driving stages. It just goes on and on. Boring as shit. Next game. I'm Batman. Next up, Batman Returns for the Atari Lynx. A lot of these early handheld consoles had the same problem. You can barely see the screen. You gotta tilt it at the right angle. So this isn't gonna be easy to play. Anyway, you're just going around punching people. It's pretty self-explanatory, but goddamn is it hard. I keep getting hit by dynamite and I can barely see where it's coming from. And there doesn't seem to be any kind of jump attack. Damn. Alright, well this one gets the official bat stamp of shit. On to the next game, but first, gotta tell it I'm Batman. I'm Batman. The Adventures of Batman and Robin on Super Nintendo. Yeah, of course they had to make a Batman game based off of every Batman movie that came out, but they also had to do one based off the animated series. It's kind of like a cross between a beat-em-up and a 2D side-scroller. You just keep moving right and bashing everybody in your way. But then there comes times when you need a little bit of problem solving to figure out what to do. Sometimes it gets kinda annoying, like this part.
How the hell was I supposed to know I can't jump on the roller coaster? But in conclusion, this is one you might want to try out. Not a bad game, let it pass. Next up, Batman Forever for the Super Nintendo. Now we're in deep shit, because this game is Triceratops testicles. Since the side-scrolling, driving, and beat-em-up thing had already been done to death, my guess is that they were attempting something a little different with this game. As soon as it begins, you'll notice it bears an uncanny resemblance to Mortal Kombat. It's literally the same control scheme with all the same moves. Being that it was also made by Acclaim, it makes you wonder why they would repackage a fighting game into a Batman game. I almost expect to see Batman rip someone's spinal cord out. This kind of fighting style just doesn't work for a platforming side-scroller like this. It just slows things down. Whenever you knock somebody to the ground, you gotta wait for them to get back up again. You hit them again, and it just goes on and on and on. It's also real annoying that up is jump, whereas there's plenty of buttons to choose from. But that's only the beginning to how atrociously ass this fuckfest is. Within the first minute or two, you come to a wall, which is pretty much a dead end. You can't do jack shit. So you figure, okay, I probably gotta go up there. So you try jumping all around, but it's useless. You try every possible combination of buttons till you find that select shoots this wire out of your crotch. That's real random, right? The select button? But this wire or grappling hook, whatever, it doesn't latch on to anything. Almost as if it's just for show. At first I thought that you just need to stand in the right spot, but no matter where I go, nothing happens. Fuck shit! Get up there! This is fucking bullshit! You think to shoot up, you just press up, but no, it jumps! Sometimes I get it to work by pure luck until I found out that, okay, this is how it works. To shoot up, you press select and up in a very specific way. You have to press select slightly before you press jump. If you do it correctly, it shoots the grappling hook straight up in the air. But if you press them both at the same time, you just jump. That's a good reason why the jump button should not be up. Why can't it be one of the fucking buttons? Having the fucking up button jump is fucking fucked up. If this aimed your grappling hook and this jumped, then it would be fine. But no, they gotta be the same button. And on top of that, you have to be standing in the correct spot. And this spot is very precise. You think all that mattered is if you were under the hole. But no, it's like exact. This one magic pixel of a spot. You gotta be right on the mark. So you just lumber all around, trying to figure out where to go. And whenever you access a new part of the game, it says, hold on. Hold on for what? It has to fucking load? It's also interesting to note that you have the option of playing as Robin. But who would do that? I want to be Batman. I guess the goal is to rescue all the security guards. When you untie them, they do this melodramatic sort of pose, like, yay, I'm free! The villains are all stock. It's just guys in flashy suits and guys with chainsaws. Oh, look at that! Chainsaw to the dick! Why does it take so long to kill people? Everything's so dark you can never tell where there's a door. Then you walk back and look for one of those spots where you can use your grappling dick. See, right there, that was just a lucky guess. Another problem is the fucking foreground keeps blocking me. It's like, get that shit out of the way, I can't see what I'm doing. Rather have a diarrhea dog take a lava dump all over the screen. And just when you thought you had the controls all figured out, you come to this part where you need to jump down. You'd expect to be able to just simply push down, maybe in combination with the jump button, but oh, that's right, there is no fucking jump button, it's up. That would be pretty impressive, to be able to press down and up at the same time. Well, anyway, you try every combination imaginable, and guess what? It's down and R. Yeah, R, that's not even one of the main buttons. Why R? And again, the R button has to be tapped slightly before you press down. And sometimes there isn't even a hole to tell you where you're able to do that. Why is everything so cryptic?
Like, this is fucked beyond belief! It's like the controls in this game are like something you do for a cheat code, not a basic move that you have to do in order to play the game. Why do they program it in such an asinine, ball-brained, cockamamie, ridiculous fashion? It's like, geez, there's 4 buttons right in the front of the controller. Look, that's not enough to work with. Instead, they have to like program it like all into like weird kind of crazy button combinations and shit. It's like, what were they thinking? It's like up is jump, select for the grappling hook. Select shouldn't even be part of the game. Select should be like for the menus or something. I mean, jeez, like were they trying to just ruin this game? Just flat out just fuck it up? Well, they did. Batman Forever, it sucked back then, and it sucks forever. Batman. That's it. That's all the shitty Batman games I can take. Review's over.
Batman! Batman, you want to play a really shitty Nintendo game, Batman? What, how that Return of the Joker on the Nintendo Entertainment System,
Yeah,
Batman?
I'm not really Batman, though.
You're not Batman! Batman, you're Batman! I'm Batman! Come on, Batman, let's play! Come on!
I'm not playing any more shitty Batman games.
Yes, you are! Oh, Batman, let me give you a hand!
Will the Bat Nerd escape the Joker? What bad games does he have up his sleeve? Tune in next episode, same bat time, same bat channel.